Yo, what's cool, guys? It's your boy Noahthebeast, back here again on YouTube, and today, guys, I am going to be giving you guys my predictions for Week 10 of the 2025 NFL season. So let's get started here, guys. If you guys have not already, make sure that you guys smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and share this video with somebody that you know. And let me know down in the comment section what other videos you guys want to see from me next, all right? And also, guys, sorry that I've missed, the past 5 weeks of football, just because, guys, I haven't had my laptop in a long time, and I'm just getting back to my normal schedule of going and uploading videos. So I'm sorry that I haven't posted any NFL prediction videos for weeks 9, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But guys, we are back and we are going to be predicting week 9. And also, guys, I promise that I will go and predict every single other week until the Super Bowl. All right. So let's get straight into these predictions. So as you guys see here, this is after the Thursday night game. I am currently recording this on a Friday. But as you guys can see, the Thursday night football game was very boring. It was the Denver Broncos versus the Vegas Raiders, and it was a very, very boring game. But I did have the Broncos winning, of course. So I'm so far 1-0 with my picks so far. But let's predict the rest of the Week 10 schedule, all right? Starting off, guys, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Houston Texans. I think this game could be pretty good. I mean, obviously, the Texans are going to be without CJ Stroud because he is currently dealing with a concussion. And so, obviously, Houston will not have their starting quarterback playing in this game. As for the Jags, I think they're the much more healthier team going into this game. They won't have Travis Hunter until the end of November, which is basically this month. They won't have Travis Hunter until the end of this month. But yeah, guys, I think this game is going to be a snooze fest. It could be close because maybe it is a divisional game, but I'm going to take Jacksonville here to win just because I think they're the more healthier team. Houston's been very up and down this year, and plus Houston has a lot of injuries, so I'm going to pick the Jacksonville Jaguars to win this football game. All right. Up next, guys, we have another snooze fest. We have the Cleveland Browns versus the New York Jets. I think both of these teams are absolute poverty. I think they're, both bottom 5 teams in the league. But if I had to pick anybody to win this game, if I'm being totally honest with you guys, I'm probably going to go with Cleveland because I think Cleveland has a really good defense. They just don't have an offense. I mean, this is obviously going to be this is going to be Shedeur Sanders' NFL debut, and so he might be a little bit overwhelmed. We'll see how he does, but I think Cleveland should be able to win this game because of their defense. I don't think that Justin Fields is a good quarterback whatsoever. I just think that the Jets are probably right now the second, or I'll probably say the first or second worst team in the league right now. So I'm going to pick Cleveland to win just because of their defense, and I expect Sanders to play pretty good because if you look at the way that Shedeur Sanders looked in the preseason and how he looked in training camp, he looked really good. And so I am expecting a pretty solid game out of Sanders. Like, I'm not asking Sanders to play like really good. Like, if Cleveland's defense can continue to play well, and if Sanders has a somewhat decent game, then I think the Browns should be able to win. All right. Next, guys, we have a AFC East showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. I don't even think this game is going to be close. I think the Bills are going to annihilate this Dolphins team because I think the Dolphins right now, they're definitely a bottom 5 team in the league. They have been horrible this season. I think I think the Dolphins, they should have fired Mike McDaniel weeks ago, and they should have cut Tua weeks ago. But, this Dolphins team is absolute poverty. I don't think the Bills should have any problems going and winning this game. But, I mean, obviously, we've seen in the past that the Dolphins do give the Bills problems, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think the Bills are going to destroy this Dolphins team. So I'm going to pick the Bills to win this football game. I don't even think it's going to be close. Also, guys, I need to put in the scores for all of the games. I apologize for that. I did not put in the scores. So for this game, I'm going to have Jacksonville winning like 20-6. I'm going to have Jacksonville winning 27-17. This game, I'm going to have 16-13 Browns. And then for this one, I'm going to have 31-10 Bills. All right, does that sound good? All right, sounds good to me. Up next, guys, we have the game in Germany. We have the Atlanta Falcons versus the Indianapolis Colts. I think this game could actually be pretty good because I get it, the Falcons, they're on a 3-game losing streak, but I think they could put up a solid fight against this Colts team. I mean, obviously the Falcons, they almost beat the Patriots. They only lost to them by it's 1 point. I expect a great game out of both Drake London and also Bijan Robinson as well. I think this game is going to be very, very good, very, very close. Considering I think the Colts, they still look like one of the best teams in the NFL. I know they're coming off of a tough loss against Pittsburgh, but I think that the Colts should be able to win this football game. I'm going to pick Indianapolis to win. I'm going to say 27-21. I think it's going to be closer than what a lot of people think because I still think the Falcons are scrappy. Like, I think they could put up a good fight here, but I think the Colts, since they are the better team, I think they should be able to get back on track and beat the Falcons in this game. So I have the Colts winning 27-21. All right. Next, guys, we have a pretty solid game here. We have the Baltimore Ravens versus the Minnesota Vikings. I think this game is going to be really good. I mean, I think the Ravens, since they do have their best player on their team, and Lamar Jackson back healthy, I think they will go back to being a playoff contender once again. I love what I've seen out of Jackson last week, especially against the Dolphins. He balled out in that game. I get it, it's the Dolphins are a bad team, but I do like what I've seen out of Jackson so far since he's come back. As for the Vikings, they're a very up and down team. They had a great win against the Lions last week. But, knowing this Minnesota team, they're very up and down. But I do expect the Minnesota Vikings to put up a good fight against this Ravens team. And I do think that the Vikings are still a solid-ass football team. Like, I think when they're fully healthy, I think they could make the playoffs. But they are playing in a very tough division. But I'm going to pick the Ravens to win this game. I think it's going to be close, like I said. I expect a great game out of both Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. As for the Vikings, I think I could definitely see J.J. McCarthy having another great, solid game as well. I'm going to pick Baltimore to win this football game. I'm going to say 30-24. I think it's going to be pretty close, but I think that the Ravens will find a way to go and pull it out. All right. Next, guys, we have probably the game of the week. We have the New England Patriots versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game is a coin flip, guys. Like, I don't know who's going to win. Like, these are two of the best teams in the league right now. I mean, Tampa Bay, I would say for their past 2 or 3 games, like, they haven't really looked like, I would say, one of the best teams in the league. Like, I mean, like, they've been playing a little bit sloppy, but I love what I've seen out of Baker Mayfield this year. He's having another MVP type season. I love what I've seen out of Baker. As for the Patriots, they have been red hot. They've been on like a 7-game winning streak or something, or like a 6-game winning streak or something like that. Like, they've been going crazy, guys. This Patriots team. I think Drake May, he's the front runner right now to win MVP. Drake May has been playing out of his mind. And, this game is a coin flip. Both of these teams are two of the best teams in the NFL right now. But I am gonna pick Tampa Bay. I think New England is due for it's a loss. I mean, like, they've won how many games in a row? Like 6 or 7 straight games or something like that. But I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay to win. I think it's gonna be close, razor close. But I'm gonna pick Tampa to win 27-24. I think it's gonna be a pretty solid football game. All right. Up next, guys, we have the Chicago Bears versus the New York Giants. This game could actually be kind of good. I mean, I know that the Giants are riddled with injuries all across the board. Obviously, both Cam Scatterboo and Malik Neighbors are out for the year, so that's obviously going to hurt their season. But, I like what I've seen out of Jackson Dart so far this year. He's been having a solid season. As for the Bears, they have been red hot. I mean, they're coming off probably one of their best wins of the season last week versus the Bengals, but they look scary. I think the Bears, they could win their division if Caleb Williams continues to play lights out. If that defense continues to do well as well. Like, this Bears team can be very good for the next, I would say for the rest of the season. But I don't think this game is going to be close. I think maybe the Giants could score some garbage time touchdowns, but I see this being a complete blowout. So I'm going to have Chicago winning 34-13. I don't even think it's going to be close. All right. Up next, guys, we have another snooze fest of a game. We have the New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. I don't even think this game is going to be a snooze fest. I mean, you have one of the worst teams in the NFL in the Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. And the Panthers have been pretty good this season. I mean, what's the record? 5-4. They've been playing really well. It looks like Bryce Young is starting to find his footing. I mean, like, this Panthers team has looked really good this season. And I expect them to win this game versus the Saints. So I'm going to pick Carolina here. I'm going to pick them to win. I'm going to say like 27-10. I don't even think it's going to be close. All right. Up next, guys, we have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, this game could be close because it is a divisional game, and plus Arizona's coming off of a great win versus Dallas. But I mean, I think the Seahawks look like one of the best teams in the league right now. Like, they're definitely looking like a top 5, top 10 team in the league right now. That offense looks absolutely unstoppable. I mean, I think that Jackson Smith and Njigba right now is probably, a top two. It's wide receiver in the league right now. Sam Darnold has been playing out of his mind recently as well. As for the Cardinals, obviously Kyler Murray's out, fits for the rest of the season. But, I think that obviously Jacoby Brissett has been playing amazing for them. So I do think that the Cardinals can put up a decent fight in this game, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get past the Seahawks team. So I'm going to pick Seattle to win 31-17. I do think the game will start off close at first, but then obviously I think the Seahawks are just going to take over and dominate them. All right. Up next, guys, we have another NFC West showdown between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. I think this game can actually be really good. I mean, I love what I've seen out of both of these teams this season. I mean, considering with how many injuries the 49ers have been suffering this year, I mean, like, they've never had a fully healthy team this year. And so if and when the Niners get healthy, they can be really scary. As for the Rams, as long as they have Stafford and Nakua and Devontae Adams, like, they're always going to be a threat. But I do like the Rams in this matchup. I just think that they are the healthier team. I love what I've seen out of Stafford and Puka and Devontae Adams this year. But I'm going to pick the Rams to win in a razor close game. I'm going to say the Rams win 24-20 in in a classic NFC West showdown. All right. Up next, guys, we have another snooze fest of a game. We have the Detroit Lions versus the Washington Redskins, or Washington Commanders, whatever you want to call them. All right. I think this game is going to be an absolute blowout. I mean, I just think that Washington has so many injuries. I mean, obviously they lost their starting quarterback in Jaden Daniels, which obviously he's been having a big sophomore slump, I think. They don't have Debo. Well, I think Debo and Terry are both going to play, but I mean, I just think Washington's season is pretty much cooked just because they're not going to have their best player in Jaden Daniels, and they've been dealing with injuries all year long. But I think the Lions, they're coming off of a really tough loss versus the Minnesota Vikings. So I think they should be able to absolutely destroy this Washington team. So I'm going to pick the Lions here. I don't think they should have any issues with winning this game. I'm going to have them winning 38-7. I don't even think it's going to be close, bro, because, I think the Lions are going to want their revenge after their tough playoff loss last year that they had against Washington. And plus, I just think Washington's too banged up. So I think that Detroit is going to demolish this Washington Redskins team. All right. Up next, guys, moving up to the other side, we are going in order. We have the Sunday night football game. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Los Angeles Chargers. I think that this game could be pretty solid. This is a solid ass Sunday night game. I'm definitely going to be tuning in and watching this. I could see it being a great game. This is actually the first time I think Justin Herbert and also Aaron Rodgers are facing off in a game. So I expect this game to be good. I expect a lot of fireworks. And I love what I've seen out of the Chargers this year. I think Justin Herbert, he's having a great season. As for Aaron Rodgers, considering that he's older than the dinosaurs, he's been having a solid season as well. So I expect this game to be pretty solid, but I like the Chargers in this matchup, and I think they should be able to win. So I'm going to pick LA to win. I'm going to say 28-22. I think the Steelers could put up a good fight, but I think at the end of the day, I think that the Chargers should be able to pull out this win. All right. And finally, guys, to close out Week 10 of the NFL season, we have Monday Night Football between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. You guys should all know who I'm going to pick to win this football game. It's going to be the Green Bay Packers. Nah, I'm just kidding. I think that the Eagles should be able to win this football game. I think it's going to be close. I get it. It's the Packers are coming off of a tough L against the Carolina Panthers. But I think they should be able to put up a good fight against my Eagles, because I still think the Packers are a really good team. I still think that they are a Super Bowl contending team. And, I think they should be able to put up a good fight against my Philadelphia Eagles. As for the Eagles, they've been playing amazing this year. Obviously, they are the defending Super Bowl champs for a reason. I think that Jalen Hurts is having another MVP type season. Saquon Barkley is starting to get going again. We're obviously going to have AJ Brown back, so that should help. And also, during the trade deadline, we made two really solid moves. Well, actually, three really solid moves to go and beef up our defense. We got one of the best corners in the league when healthy, and Jair Alexander. We also got a really good edge rusher as well, and Jalen Phillips. And also we signed it's Michael Carter as well. And so obviously our defense got a lot better. I'm not sure if Phillips and also Alexander are going to play on Monday night. I think they should play, but I think that the Eagles should be able to win this game. We own the Packers. I think that we're going to push all over them. And we're going to show Packers why you never want to ban the push. And I think that the Eagles should be able to win. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think the Packers are going to put up a solid fight. But I think at the end of the day, knowing how good the Philadelphia Eagles are, and knowing that they have championship level of DNA, I think they should be able to win this football game. So I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a great game. I'm going to pick Philly to win 34-28. I think it's going to be a solid game, one of the best games of the weekend. And I think that the Birds should be able to win this football game. All right. But anyways, guys, it's your boy Noah the Beast. I'm out. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Here is all of my picks for week 10 of the NFL season. But anyways, guys, it's your boy Noah the Beast. I'm out. You guys have an awesome day. I will see you guys in the next video. And also, go Birds, baby. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.